Alright, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to the second part of our doubleheader. As we slide on into Division D-West, we have the Spicy Boys going up against Longhorn Gaming. It's a little bit too long. Can we shift that over a little bit? Oh, tonight we will be headed to Cursed Hollow as well as Tomb of the Spider Queen. Maps panned out for tonight. You do see Dragonshire as well as Volskaya Foundry being removed. Interesting choices. I don't get too much Cursed. And I like Cursed Hollow because I think in many of these divisions, Cursed Hollow represents an opportunity to get some like really different meta picks and play some comforts that don't quite fit on a number of the popular maps. So hopefully we get something fun going on there. But Tomb will be the first map of the evening. I think this is going to wind up being the wrong one. We're going to speed through this a little bit. We've got both of our teams in here. Taking a quick peek at our standings in Division D West. Both of these teams are chasing the undefeateds up at the top as Off-Brand Serial and Lightning Salted have gotten off to quite a good start. A Longhorn Gaming nipping at their heels with a 7-3 record. 5 matches, 3 dominations. Good record thus far. Spicy Boys right there in the middle of the pack. 4 matches, 4 map wins, 4 map losses, 1 domination is in there. Taking a quick peek at the run-in for this game. Both teams have gone up against Planet Smashers lately, another team that is right there in the sort of mix of the upper middle part of Division D West. There's Spicy Boys. They did pick up a draw against Mildly Interesting, and then that loss against Planet Smashers. Longhorn Gaming picked up the draw against Planet Smashers. And a win against Hello Team. Chat, let me know who you guys are here to cheer for. I'm your host, Professor Bobo, for the evening. I'm the headcaster here at NGS, and here in Season 5, we have just a ton of games, a ton of new teams. These are 2 teams that I am not familiar with, and I am looking forward to getting to know here in round number 2, as we head on over to Tomb. Spicy Boys have the first pick, and they will have the first ban here. Tomb, a bit of a different map, one in which early game wave clear and early game power spikes are usually a little bit more highly valued. But we have seen the meta shift recently to some later game heroes, including the Nazebo. Are we going to get a Nazbo tonight? I don't know. First ban Sonya as the Spicy Boys target the solo lane with their first move of the evening. Longhorn Gaming answer with the white main ban. Good map for white main. She's trying to find her footing here in NGS. I do think, when push comes to shove, she may, I don't know, maybe in about 2 weeks, barring any significant balance changes, she may wind up being the second support behind Decker. A gray main ban. Interesting. There's a little bit of targeting gamesmanship on the side of Spicy Boys, but getting back to back to white main, not gray main. Chuckle, chuckle. Alex Straza on the PTR is due for a little bit of a nerf to Lifebinder. The cooldown's going to be buffed up to 75 seconds, and it's going to do a little bit less healing on the pulse before the big heal. Asmodan, the other band, and a good move there by Longhorn Gaming. You can't leave Asmo up. Oriole, I wonder what this is going to wind up being. Oriole, first pick. Spicy Boys have 2 picks remaining before the secondary ban phase. And usually people don't go Oriole this early unless they have a plan. Stukov and Garrosh for the lockdown. Obviously we are expecting something. There it is. We got a Cho. We got a Gall. And 2 heads. Well, we'll see if they prove to be better than 1. Spicy Boys got pulled into Tomb, and they answer with a Cho'Gall. Alright. Oriole Cho'Gall. Still a very strong combo. Hi, Lord Alex says, I'm not sorry in chat. You shouldn't be. Why not? Changes recently. Cho'Gall, boy, what was that, like a month and a half ago? Went through a nerf on Surging Dash where you're no longer unstoppable. You're charging that fist up at 16. But, listen, Cho'Gall, it's all about stacking bombs, early game wave clear, and then when you get to 16, you're picking up Numbing Blast. I assume we'll keep up on that build. But, you know, late game, he just one-shot squishy heroes. And you get the Oriole there to back up. Nubarek has been banned out, and Nubarek again. You expect one of those counters to come through. Raynor was banned as well, so a number of ranged DPS heroes are still available, but what Longhorn Gaming is going to have to find is they can't get stuck in a trap where they're simply trying to target the Cho'Gall. In fact, Genji is still available. They go with Tychus and Artanis. Artanis is a neat pick. And you got Urel and Blaze still available. Usually Malthiel and Lyric are picked into Cho'Gall, but maybe Longhorn Gaming likes the look of the Protoss Hierarch.
Change is upon us.
Bit of Dahaka.
Victory for the Forsaken.
And they go tankless. And they grab the Sylvanas. Longhorn Gaming looking, with their last pick, maybe to pick up some anti-siege here. We say anti-siege because the way to beat Sylvanas is to just keep her moving. And keep her just, you know, being pecked at with good long-range poke damage. They go with the Jaina. And we'll see Pizza Dog playing the Jaina. Alright, the one thing I always recommend teams do not do is overreact to Cho'Gall. It's as much about trying to figure out how to kill everybody else on that team than it is Cho'Gall. Especially with an Oriole who's never going to run out of mana, obviously, given that she will rely on Gall for the Hope generation. The Dahaka Sylvanas combo provides more wave clear, is fairly safe in that both heroes are very difficult to kill, but usually with the Cho'Gall comp, you are looking either for more CC or maybe a little bit better consistent damage. Sylvanas doesn't come online until the poison build starts building up in the 13 and 16 talent tier, if that's the case. The other thing that Sylvanas does is, listen, we already went Cho'Gariel. Are we going to get mind control, or are we going to keep things, standard? And go with a Wailing Arrow. We shall see. Pressure will be on Creedy on the Garrosh to somehow find a way to win trades against the Cho'Gall and then figure out how to get some damage. Opportunities for the Jaina Tychus combo. Tychus received a buff last week. His auto attacks increased by 2 damage, but because it's Tychus and because he auto attacks 50 times every couple seconds, that actually wound up being a 10% auto attack damage increase for Mr. Finlay. All right. Game's loading in. Let's fire up those overlays. Over on the side of Longhorn Gaming. Dweezy played at Tychus. Rusty gonna be on the... Ooh, look at that Skinnergy. Give me a hot second. Gonna be playing the good-looking Artanis. I like it. Critty 3-4 on the Garrosh, Pizza Dog on the Jaina, and Lumiere on the Stuka. For the Spicy Boys, Wolverine. Yeah, we added that syllable in there. Gonna be playing the Oriole Sneezy on the Dahaka. Red Air on the Sylvanas, and Artanis and Alarak. The High Lord of the Tal'Darim and the Hierarch of the Dalam combining for Artarak on the Cho'Gall. Obadiah Kilrog action. Always interesting to see what the gentlemen are up to here at level 1. We get Callous Tide. And we get Taskmaster for Cho'Gall. And they look pretty standard. Marksman on Artanis. What's the Tychus talent? Press the Advantage. Get in the attack range. Press the Advantage is kind of neat. It can be used in situations where you feel like you are lacking kill secure. And that also helps close the gap to get those grenade kills that Tychus players are very often fond of. Teams trading out here. Oriole saying hi. A little peek at Sylvanas here in the bot lane. Unconventional solo lane matchup. Artanis was picked up and will be playing into Sylvanas. Sneezy steps up there on the Jaina, but these minions are being missed. And already the Cho'Gariel comp being exposed for... he's really not feeling like safe enough to rotate. Sneezy gets up there, picks up the gems, but did miss the entirety of that wave. Creedy hanging out with him. Talked about it this week with Kala from Tempo Storm on the podcast. There's a throw on Cho'Gall. Bit of poke. Oriole's alright. If you are a new team, and we do have 2 new teams, I don't know how long or if they have been involved with NGS before, and you're trying to get your footing and trying to figure out how to maximize your game, count your waves. Great grab there by Sneezy. 2 tower shots for Jaina, and now she is being chased down by a Cho'Gall. Creedy with a flip. Gets the combo out with the Groundbreaker. Lumiere a little bit late, but no big deal. That was all about the peel for the Jaina. Count your minion waves. Every minion wave you lost is a quick trip to losing out on the talent tier advantages in level 10. And you can see thus far that 1 minion wave up top that was missed by the Spicy Boys has resulted in about, I don't know, about a 15-20% advantage of a level XP lead for Longhorn Gaming. Fours are here. Jaina with 8 stacks already on Fingers of Frost. Good to see. 2 bomb stacks. Here's the fun one. Bombs away. An unlimited stacking talent for Cho'Gall. That in the late game means that every time he hits you with a bomb, you feel really, really, really bad. Dahaka doing a good job of defending against top. The XP lead has been closed. Creedy with the first little bit of churn in. 6 gems turned in on the side of Longhorn Gaming. Sylvanas has held up pretty well in the bot lane. Little bit of wall damage, not much. She does have to seed the turn-in to Rusty on the Artanis. There's a good 18 turn-in. Longhorn do have enough. Should they be able to find a kill, maybe they can get themselves a first objective, and it comes through on the Dahaka. It's caught, gets flipped. It's chilled by the blizzard and silenced by the lurking arm of Admiral Stukov. Flip on the Dahaka. There's the shove to get back out. That's where the difficulty will come in for Longhorn. It's so hard to kill a Cho'Gall just because if shove is available, he just immediately counters it back out. Your combos have to just be on point. Longhorn Gaming looking to finish this turn in. Creedy has enough for the first objective. Wolfrain mounts, and it looks like that will be enough to cost Spicy Boys the defense. Objective number 1 goes over to the side of Longhorn Gaming. They will also pick up level 7. We'll flash those talents as they come through. Look pretty standard for Jaina. So we move in a little bit of Frostbolt. Dahaka could be in trouble here. Eats the flip. There's the zone out, and we'll see how long Lumiere wants to sit here. He's trying to stay as long as possible to get the kill on Dahaka. And it's an extinction level event as the dinosaur goes down for the second time. 2 kills. And now first set of web weavers for Longhorn Gaming. Like what I've seen so far, good strong play by Lumiere, willing to tough it out a little bit on the Stukov. On the flip on Cho'Gall, got a long way to go. Dweezy pecking away at the art. As the Tychus might get this kill. Yes, the Frostbolt comes through. Good step up by Pizza Dog. Cho'Gall goes down 4-0 in terms of kills. Now Longhorn Gaming running it down top. Just a quick peek in the bottom lane there. Artanis has gotten rid of the wall. He'll have a little bit more damage. Has taken a good amount of poke there from Sylvanas. He'll have to walk away shortly. Doesn't want to lose those gems. But he does get rid of top wall. Excuse me, bottom wall. Top fort is gone. Longhorn Gaming on their way to building themselves a win condition through the top lane. They're almost 2 levels ahead. They will get to that 2-level mark on the dot. If they can slam this minion wave and their own into the wall to get that XP deny that we've been talking about thus far early on. There's Artarak. The Surging Fist in. Dahaka eats the tongue, takes a ton of damage onto Cho'Gall, but there's Lumiere. Shout out to Stukov. Keeping Dahaka from getting back on the other side of the wall. There's the follow-up there from Dweezy and Pizza Dog. Longhorn Gaming on a roll. They've got 5 kills. And they have picked up level 10. A little short of a turn-in. We'll see what they lock in here at level 10. This wave is pushing in hard. It's going to make it difficult for Spicy Boys to do anything regarding this top turn-in. Sneezy looking for Creedy. It's the Groundbreaker. So with 10's coming through, we see Warlord's Challenge, Massive Shove, Welly, Purifier Beam, and the Drill. And the reason you do see the Drill is that oftentimes Tychus players, especially those taking in the rhythm, this is a good bit of stacking here on Tychus, don't want to give up their auto attacks in the Odin. It's a little... I mean, there's a choice here to be made on Tomb because the Odin itself provides just massive siege capabilities, but with the way this game has played out thus far, Dweezy feels like he would be benefiting from not losing those auto attacks there on the Tychus. I'd like to see Longhorn Gaming go for the turn soon. There's a bit of a push there from Rusty. He got the flip on Sylvanas and then using the Purifier Beam. I mean, it's 35 gems on Sylv. She's actually giving away a little bit of fort damage there. Rusty has 9 on him. They need to get all of these turned in order to finish this off. Pizza Dog starting his channel. Lumiere has 9 gems of his own. This top 4-man does have enough for turn-in, but Dahaka has pushed top lane to equal that out. 10s are half a level away here for the Spicy Boys. Artanis, the target, gets dragged. Wolfrain is there, going to hit the Tainment Strike. 12 gems. Sylvanas should be able to chase this down. There's the miss. Oh, Sylv has dashed forward. She could be in trouble. Warlord's Challenge comes through. Dahaka burrows, also uses trait. Not enough. 6 kills to 0. The 4th on Dahaka. They've just been targeting him hard. Drill was used as well. No big deal. There's the objective, but Longhorn Gaming, I do think they waited a little long. Rusty could be in a little bit of trouble here. 10s are going to be picked up. Let's see if they snap it in very quickly. There's the peel. Well, he goes down. So we have the hammer, the shadow bolt, isolation, crystal aegis, and look at that. Sylvanas does it. Mind control. Jaina will eventually be resistant to mind control, but she's only got a third of the advanced ice block stack done. Garrosh has Indomitable. They have no cleanse on Stukov. There's the flip. Look for the taunt. Aegis was popped. Shadowbolt Volley is there for Gaul. See if he can wind up getting out. The Unstoppable used. Mind control as well. Sneezy's on the backside. He does get taunted. Creedy trying to find his way out. Purifier Beam lands on Cho'Gall. Low are the members of Longhorn Gaming. They seem like they're okay for the time being. Jaina actually gets silenced. All this time, Artanis running it down mid. This is a 3/4 of a Webweaver top. If nobody answers this, this will pick up a keep with the stack that's there. Twilight Hammer knocks Artanis away. Wolfrain has no Aegis, is in big trouble. The Lurking Arm expands. Longhorn Gaming demands that Oriole go back to Heart. Boy, they're going to pick this up too. Trait has to be popped. Dahaka burrowed, is in deep, goes down. Rusty and Dweezy stepped up there. 8-0 in terms of kills. 13s have been picked up. We talked about this Webweaver, and this massive wave is going to finish this keep off. It is gone. Spicy Boys down a talent tier, down a keep.
The hour of the spider closes.
Down a lot and looking for a way back in. The bold move has not paid off so far, Cotton, and I don't know if it will this game. They've got a long road back. They have 71 gems, though, and the key for them is just, listen, hold on to them. If you're going to get any opportunity in this game,
Red team has destroyed a fort.
you really don't want to sacrifice kills for gems at this point. You need to hold, figure out where you're going to make your play. There's the invade. This is going to be a clean camp take. We'll see if Spicy Boys actually gets the turn in and then maybe can catch this. No. Camp is grabbed. First Webweaver phase is started by the Spicy Boys. They will pick up the pieces here with first objective, but listen, catapults, they're weak early game, but they do a number on Webweavers. It's a heck of a lot of clear. I don't even know if that's going to get up the wall if nobody bothers. Midwave is the priority, and it's the only defense right now for Longhorn Gaming. Even though they're up a talent tier, they don't want to do anything crazy. They just want to hold on to the lead, and this is the only lane that's been pushed up. Sylv pushes bottom up. Dahaka's the target. He's silenced. He goes down. Couldn't even pop trait. Cho'Gall trying to get his way out of it. There is the Purifier Beam. This is lasers on lasers. Oriole cannot save him. 2, kind of, sort of, 3 more kills. Now Longhorn can clean up. Well, he finally expires. They're even sharking for another kill. With just Oriole and Sylvanas, those 2 heroes cannot face down this barrage on their own. 4 members of Longhorn move top. Janice heads bottom. Long way back. 6 deaths on the Dahaka. He has just been picked on all game long. He just doesn't have the escape from Garrosh. A traditional tank, and there were many available, would have been the better pick here. And really, if only because you just... What you want in your Cho'Gall comps, with whatever warrior you choose to go with, survivability, so that he does not have to use the resources that Oriole wants to commit to the Cho'Gall, and just a peel if someone does find their way into the backline. However you'd like to get it is your own choice. 16's picked up. 13's near. It's a 2 talent tier advantage. Red Weave Webbers. Hi, Bobo. Red Web Weavers on the way. The swap misses and barely. Rusty almost got that one. Top Web Weavers, even though it is an objective that will be spawning fairly far behind, will have a catapult with them. Shadow Vivaldi comes out before. Objective can spawn. That's a big cooldown. We'll have to wait 50 seconds. Not a long one, but could have been used in the defense here. Artanis swaps. He's over the wall and in a weird spot. Rusty probably going to go down for that swap. Sneezy has the laser on him. It's double laser. Oriole actually has to use Aegis as Dahaka hasn't moved yet. Web Weavers in top and bottom are pushing up. Creedy looking for a flip. Has the taunt. Cho'Gall not going anywhere, trying to get the kill. Pizza Dog and Bois are the damage dealers left. Tychus goes down. Blitzed by the Dahaka. Longhorn Gaming on the run. A little good opportunity here for Spicy Boys. They can pick up quite a few more kills. Oh, and the Blizzard and the Silence do enough. Only 2. Bottom wall gone. Web Weaver's starting to push up to the keep. Cho'Gall there to clear. He'll be able to deal with this quite well. Sylvanas low has to deal with the catapult that's pushing down top lane. Good 2 kills. Still a talent tier advantage. Hector, I see you in chat. How you doing, buddy? Artanis back. That did cost all of the gems that were available for Longhorn, so they got a long way to go before they will have an objective available to them. Spicy Boys has it available now, but they don't have the 16 talent here. Texas is on the way. We'll see if he can make it back. There's the taunt. There's Shadow Bolt Volley was procced already. Rusty trying to do some work on the Cho'Gall, who is low. Oriole does have Aegis expected there. Garrosh has been hit by the Silence. The laser comes through. Oh, Dahaka tongue missed. Welly chases down Sylvanas. Rusty advancing and advancing hard. I don't think anybody's making it out of this alive. 5-man team wipe and ace for Longhorn Gaming. All the gems are gone. They're going to go pick up the boss. And a well-deserved one at that. The 2 deaths go in vain. It's a very aggressive setup. Even before Dweezy was able to make it there. Result in that team wipe. 16 still not there. We do see Rusty sliding up. Thinking about picking up another keep here. False barreling down top lane. And it looks like Longhorn Gaming thinking about running it down. There's the throw. Sneezy. Okay. Shadow Bolt Volley is used. And we look at burning down the boss. But Garrosh steps up. And as he taunts, Dahaka and Cho'Gall are in the silence pool. Ain't nobody making it out of there. Pizza Dog chases down Wolfrain. Game number 1 looks like it is going the way of the Bulls. The members of Longhorn Gaming are going to claim game number 1. They win on their map. They went with map pick, which is a bit untraditional. We've seen first pick really been the pickup here for most, if not all, of the season thus far. 20-2 in terms of kills. Ooh, MVP. I'm going to go with Lumiere. I thought the Stukov play was fantastic. Not only does he not die in this game, he has 80k healing. In a game that was pretty quick. I know game time is 0-0. That would be a damn record. I don't know how long that one went. The enemy team does not make it to 16. Hit me, Bo. Bobo, you just started me in unranked the other day. I know, my butt is still sore from your ETC. My ETC does that, brother. I'll try to catch Minion Miners at some point. Thank you for the bit donation. Appreciate you having you in chat here. Shout out on Lumiere. Okay, so what do we have for Stukov? Low blow. That's where that kill confirm was coming in. I mean, that really troubled the Dahaka. 1 good spread, so he sticks with the old school talent. Still a good one. Growing Infestation. Wants the Lurking Arm. We saw what the spread did there. It's just fantastic lockdown. Was Massive Shove. Lingering Spines. Haven't seen that talent in a while. Don't think they needed Virulent Reaction. But Lingering Spines is really good because Cho'Gall knocks you out of your silence. It's still there. Or if you feel like you need to retreat, particularly from the Dahaka, who has a number of ways to just stop Stukov from laying Lurking Arm down. This is a good talent. If you feel like you can get value out of it, then pops Populi. Right on. Good play from Longhorn Gaming. Game number 2 will be on Kristen Hollow. We'll go ahead and set that boy up. Hey, I like the risk that Spicy Boys took. They were all in on Cho'Goriel. Picked it early. They picked it with not the possibility of it being banned out. Like I said, the one thing I would just try to fix is really the rest of that team comp. Just didn't seem like it all fit together. Maybe even putting Dahaka bottom and letting Sylvanas up top with the rest of the team might have worked. I don't know. But hey, that's why we get 2 games. Alright, Spicy Boys. Let's get our lobby. I like these teams, though. Good banter in chat. Artenis and Alarak, by the way, cracking me up the other night. In general chat, I did see that. I like the role play. Well played. Okay. Almost everybody in. We get these teams going soon. I apologize for the lack of cam tonight. I just threw up the Weenus Lightning Jazz Hands gif. It's hot. I'm tired. I feel like setting up. That's why we've got the Weems. Alright, almost everyone is here. So again, we're headed to Cursed Hollow. Okay, a different map, one that engenders some different picks. Globals have a higher priority. Abathur's a thing. Last season we just had like a ton of Juice Pirates in the lower div, so I don't know if anybody's got anything planned there. Teams are in lobby. Checking for the ready mark. Get the ready from Creedy and Longhorn Gaming. Awaiting confirmation on the other side. Sneezy gives us the R. I think Sneezy was a captain. We'll give Sneezy that back. Alright. We are about to head to game number 2. Cursor Hollow, right? Everything looking good. Team there. Got that. Thumbs up, Bobo. We're looking mighty fine. Let's get a draft. Game 2. Spicy Boys versus Longhorn Gaming. Longhorn with a win. Map number 1. Tomb of the Spider Queen. It's a stomp. Spicy Boys going for Lecho Garl. Did not work out. The synergy seemed to build as the game went on for Longhorn. Let's see if they can carry it over to game 2. First ban, they get rid of the white main. They have just very clearly declared in this set that they do not care to play against that darn hero. Garrosh banned out, and the respect. Maybe we will see Sneezy go for the Dahaka yet again. They can get it through. Hanzo ban. Debate about where Hanzo fits in, particularly across all of these divisions. But Cursed Hollow is... I almost... And I know this might seem crazy. I think it might even wind up being a better map for him than BOE. Just because when you go for the early Hanzo on BOE, it's just a very quick reaction by the other team to just go for the team fight comp where Hanzo may struggle. But here on Cursed Hollow, it's not just about the double bosses, which Hanzo obviously will shred, and the number of mercenary camps that he will clear very quickly. It's just the poke and the added vision in the ever-expensive jungle of Cursed Hollow, and the fact that, hey, you know, you're going to take Dragon Arrow and you're going to have this this bomb that you can drop from across the map. I love Hanzo on this map. It's a good ban. Urel was the first pick on the side of Longhorn Gaming, and Stukov and Cassia have been picked up by the Spicy Boys. With the Sonya ban, I would expect Dahaka to be considered unless Longhorn wants to go into maybe a tank choke as that is out there. Leeming and Muradin, great pairing here. Muradin goes, Leeming follows. Fantastic single target capabilities there. Spicy Boys may consider the support ban here, and they get rid of the Alex. So Deckard Cain is available, but the Dragon Queen is not. Longhorn now have to consider Perhaps a tank, perhaps some very long range. The Cassia was picked up very quickly. Here's the Joe, so they get rid of the blind synergy. Not sure if Cassia means this could be something along the lines of a Greymane. Maybe another auto attack hero that they want to protect, or perhaps Spicy Boys just finds the Jefferson to be a strong hero right now. Perhaps we'll find out with 10 seconds here. Spicy Boys looking for their 3rd and 4th heroes. There's our Tannis.
Victory for the Forsaken.
And they go back to the Sly. You know, a lot of people have been playing that damn WoW X-Pack, so I do not know if people, you know, maybe Sylvanas is just strong and I don't know it, or maybe we got some Horde players. Maybe we'll find out in the interview phase. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. If you're just joining us, Longhorn Gaming with a thorough beating. Ooh, in game number 1 of the Spicy Boys. Alrighty. Phoenix and Ana. Grandma looking to put him to sleep. I thought they might have gone with the Deckard. They found a different way to force their opponents to doze off. Leoric, so we have Artie and Leo. No main tank. Chosen on the side of the Spicy Boys. Boy, they really are living up to that name. They don't like tanks. And they haven't picked one yet here. It's a bold move, Cotton. We'll see if it pays off here in game number 2. We are headed to Cursed Hollow shortly. I very much like this draft by Longhorn Gaming. Not even just in this situation. Your team wants to advance forward. Very good protection with Muradin and Yarel. Possible cross-supporting from Yarel. We'll keep an eye on that talent build. Maybe some adaptations. Maybe see Gift of the Naru at level 4. I do not know. Listen, I don't mind Ana. If your team has it in their heads to go forward, you also have 2 Nano Boost targets in Phoenix and Li Ming. I assume it will be Li Ming, but Phoenix is not a bad target either. Between Plasma Cutter and Purification Salvo, who knows? Maybe we get a Planet Cracker. I don't know. I didn't think I get a Chogariel in game 1. Maybe we'll get something spicy in game number 2. All right, let's head to Cursed. For the Spicy Boys looking to salvage a draw. Sneezy on the Leoric. Right there. We'll be playing the Sylvanas yet again. Alarak. We played Nicasia. Wolfrain on the Stukov. And there's an Artanis. Which is who he is. Longhorn Gaming looking to pick up the 2-0. Creedy 34 on the Muradin. Pizza Dog on the Li Ming. Lumiere on the Ana. And on up top we see Urusta on the Yarel. Phoenix looking ahead bottom. And then he will be played by Dweezy.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Again, everything looking pretty standard. A little bit of wave clear for Leo. It's the advanced targeting for Phoenix. Let's see if he can stack that one up fast. Intensive early on. Nobody knows who we're looking for. Thunderstroke for Cassio. Keep an eye on those stacks. Artana's still thinking about it. I expect amateur opponent. But who knows? Maybe somebody's got a different idea. Sylvanas and Phoenix in the bot lane. That's a bad matchup for Sylv, I think. Dweezy's going to have to be careful and trade out well. There's a good bit of stacking. Urel in the top lane against Leo. This is really, I have to say, it's a skill matchup. Anytime you've got a Leoric in the solo lane, it just comes down to how many spooky hands can you get on your opponents. It's a mitigating factor, even in matchups that Leoric loses. If you can avoid a couple of skill shots. You can get reach applied, you can do well. Wow, good snap reaction from Lumiere. They hit the sleep on Artie, but Ana's got a long way to go. Cassia trying to get in there and find the damage. Low health bars, but the peel is there. The Pizza Dog on that Li Ming keeps the members of Spicy Boys from advancing forward quickly. Red Air taking a pounding from this Phoenix. And we do see Muradin show up. Creedy needs that. Bush, no. Alright, he just shows up. It looks like Phoenix is going to go ahead and pick up the Giants camp. The reason I said no, and listen, I'm a Muradin player. Every rotation you make, instead of heading through the safe route, go for the aggressive, go for the Dwarf Toss, go for the Storm Bolt. Why not? You'll be okay. You can take a couple of tower shots and you might just find yourself a kill. Top lane, Leo Urel, nice and even. In the mid, 3v2 here is Pizza Dog. And Lumiere will try to resist the pressure. Level 4 is picked up on both sides. Nope. See? Ooh, we get Aegis at 4. Aegis lights a cool talent. 35 armor when Urel lands nearby targets. That's a really simple and easy way, in particular to prevent, maybe if we're going to get a Purifier Beam, I don't know. But can be negated by the lurking arm of Stukov. Urel will have to be careful where she chooses to Goomba Stomp. Top lane is up first. Sylvanas and Muradin are down bottom. And normally you'd be worried, well, you don't have a tank here, but at the same time, Spicy Boys haven't picked one. Red Air is going to clean this up. Muradin is on the backside. Spicy Boys do not know that the Dwarf is coming. They're in for a Rude Awakening shortening. Lumiere hits the sleep on Cassia. There's Murray chasing down Cass. Urel and Phoenix get zoned out. Here comes the invade. Pizza Dog's on the backside looking to start the reset chain. Cassie is in big trouble up front. Dweezy looks like he needs one, maybe two more auto attack to get this one through. Oh, Cassia gets out with like 100 health, and now Rusty might be first to fall. Urel barely gets away. Leo low. Uses Wraith Walk in just the right amount of time. The channel cannot come through. Sylvanas is staying bottom. We'll take a quick look down here. She has no intention of coming to this team fight. There's the Fend. Cassia could be in big trouble here. Creedy's at the front, converts the first kill. First blood is Cassia. First tribute goes over to Longhorn. Sylva's opening up this boss lane. Starting to back up. I'm sure she got the pings there. Also, picks up the XP lead for her team. Slight advantage for Spicy Boys. Murda with the auto host. Hey, hey. Dweezy will match Sylvanas in the bottom lane. Spicy Boys have made the first rotations here for Mercenaries. Anna will now join the crew. This will be a bottom tribute. It's a good one for Longhorn. Artanis is picking up this camp. So we'll see how Longhorn chooses to answer. As teams have both hit level 7. Let's see what the Euro winds up picking up. Okay, she does take Divine Steed, so if she stays, she can rotate down quickly. But no, wants to beat them there. She actually heads off before Stukov. We'll be there in plenty of time. There's a mid camp. Looks like Leo and Cassia are going to pick up mid to answer. Spicy Boys will have to give up tribute number 2. We do see Creedy with a good anchor here up front as Dwarf Toss. He'll be okay so long as he does not get rooted. And I don't know how that's going to happen right now. A little bit too early before the CC will start to build through the talent choices of the Spicy Boys. Ooh. Party just missed that swap. There's another sleep. Now that both teams have pushed 7. 8 sleeping darts have been applied by Anna. Whoops. Everybody stacking at pretty much the same pace. Slow. We haven't had too much team scrapping. Only 1 kill thus far. Creedy is in deep. Gets swapped. I don't think he gets out of that. The Fend actually winds up... oh, no, not the Fend. The Artanis finishes the kill. That swap there didn't have a great place to dash through. Had to walk through Cassie Artanis, and the other effective could finish them off. Spicy Boys with good mid push. They've already picked up a wall bottom. Set their eyes on the wall mid. And I do think if they stick around here wisely, they may pick it up. Mage minion. Got him. 10s will be online first for the Spicy Boys. Cassia is out. Ooh, Anna uses the Sleeping Dart to get the delay. Wolfrain trying to channel the shoot dog. 10s have come through. Ball Lightning is the first thing to be snapped in. Mind Control, Purifier Beam, Flailing Swipe, Leo. goes with. Still thinking about it. 2 tributes to 1. Spicy Boys get their first objective. Longhorn Gaming picks up 10s. Avatar, Ardent Defender, Nano Boost, Wave of Force. Phoenix, thinking about it. 4v2 in the mid here. Creedy needs to be careful. Phoenix actually goes down. Sylv just mind controlled him. Red Air wins the 1v1. There's the Entomb. There's the Silence. Murden's got a long way to go. Anna gets the darts, trying to keep him alive. There's Ball Lightning. Longhorn wisely splits. Now, decisions have to be made. Will Sylv continue to push bottom? Will she come up for this tribute, which could be a curse for Longhorn? Everybody headed up top. Avatar was used. Mind Control and Entomb and Ball Lightning will be up before that. I don't think we'll see Ball Lightning on this. It's a very long fight. Purification Salvo is the pickup for Phoenix. Tribute starts. Wolfrain just used Lurking Arm. Let's see if Longhorn takes advantage of that long cooldown being used. Creedy looking for a path in. Swap misses. Here's the all-in. Salvo starting to connect. Oh, and Sylvanas goes down first. That's a lot of damage for her. Pizza Dog gets Cassia. Pizza Dog. Oh, whip it up a pie. That's 3. Artanis is next. That's 5, actually. Leo went down in the meantime. Curse goes over to Longhorn Gaming. They were a little low. They get the first objective, and they... Oh, guys. Not the boss.
Sorry. Am I in the...
Yep, you're the wrong one. Get out of here, you. I shouldn't be here anyway. Don't worry about it. Casting lobby I go. Hi, Archmage. Pop it into my channel. Longhorn Gaming picks up their own boss. We'll talk about that decision coming out of this curse. They need to pick up a lot more. They've already lost mid wall. They've lost bottom wall as well. They need to get something out of this. Let's see if they run it down top. Urel is mid. Very good siege damage between Phoenix and Li Ming. Ana actually does good siege for a support. Solid attack speed. And the doses do help it. Cassia looking to pick up a kill on Rusty, maybe. I can't pick up. Silva's just bullied bottom. Oh, Alarak in trouble. Creedy dives for it right at the end of the curse. Curse has expired. The tower is available. Keep an eye out for mind control. Lumiere has already been the victim of the... Oh, no, mind control. Now living in the... Oh, she actually gets out of it. Artanis? Pizza Dog's tanking. All right, he gets out of range of the tower shots. Creedy needs to get out of there. Okay, so Lumiere makes it out. Takes the mind control. And the beam. Lives. Pizza Dog turns it. Artanis goes down. And now what does Longhorn Gaming do with this advantage? Okay, so listen, this is the old school debate. You never, ever take your own boss, especially with Curse. Just because everything is turned off, you should be able to pick up something such as Top Fort on your own. And then your objective really with the first Curse is to get at least 2 of the forts. Longhorn Gaming unable to do so. And now the issue is that, I mean, they picked up boss and then they had to retreat out. Are they going to be able to make a play on bottom boss? Both teams do have their 13 talent tiers. This is the exact same Stuka build yet on the other side. Wolfrain. Looking to copy what Lumiere did. Here comes the invade. Creedy's on the backside. Artanis has sniffed this out and may just go all in on Ana. Sleep Dart was used. Ana at half health. Now, oh no, the laser and the Entomb. Grandma gone. Ball Lightning comes out. Ardent Defender was proc, so it looks like Urel has a good chance to live here, but there's the mind control. No defensives. Urel goes down. Phoenix was top clearing. Li Ming stayed mid with the camp.
Gather tribute or face me.
And the run it down bottom strategy, serving Spicy Boys well. Another trip is up. Sylvanas looking like she's going to back off to pick this one up. Would it be a good time for Spicy Boys to go after their own boss? Artanis looking to pick up the eye. This will be the second tribute for the Spicy Boys. Urel on the way back. At some point, Spicy Boys are going to make a play for this boss. They had a very brief window. They chose to just safely secure the tribute there. Now sort of positioned, and Longhorn know it too. Longhorn just a few minions away from picking up 16. There it is. We'll flash those talents. Looks like they want the fight. And Tomb is available. Sneezy using the Wraith Walk. I've locked in Ana before. Ana again the target for the beam. She's trying to run away from Artanis on the other side, and Pizza Dog's trying to get the reset chain going. Leoric has gone down. Sylvanas has gone down. Ana stays alive. Artanis not enough on his own to finish off. The support on the side of Longhorn. Li Ming does wind up going down, but the trade is made. Alarat goes. It is a 3-4-1. Longhorn now can prevent the curse from coming through with the next tribute. Lucky baby. What's happening? Artanis just died to Phoenix. I totally missed that. My bad. I was saying hey to my buddy Lucky. What's happening, babe? Good to see you. We'll get some PUBG tomorrow night. Much love. Whew. Situation, if you guys are just joining us here, Longhorn Gaming won the first game convincingly. Here in game 2, a little bit of a mixed results. They've already picked up their own curse, but Spicy Boys have had success running it down the bottom. Now, with Artanis dead, the last kill that was picked up by Dweezy, Longhorn Gaming sets sights on the boss Invade. Li Ming will be here. This is going to be a 4v5, but Artanis does have Purifier Beam. Alarak finds Phoenix. Lumiere the target. Ana yet again the target of the laser. Urel using Ardent Defender. The boss is picked up. What a great play by Wolfrain. The flailing swipe was on point. Longhorn Gaming failed to pick up the boss. Creedy now. He has Avatar pop, but yet again he gets swapped into just a massive Spicy Boys. Here comes the turn. Rusty going in deep. The Righteous Hammer connects. Remember, this is a team without a tank. Ball Lightning is going to be spread, and it is going ham. Pizza Dog just spreads in time to make sure that both he and Rusty do not go down. Artanis diving deep. Yet again, trying to find a kill. Does not connect. Boss moves in on bottom. Tribute is top, and this is a situation which Longhorn, even though they win the team fight, they may find themselves losing on the long run. They have to deal with the boss so that they don't lose the keep, but as they do this, the curse will be picked up by the Spicy Boys. Stukov converts. There's a boss here, and it is available. 3 members still showing bot. Murden was trying to anchor. Pizza Dog and Creedy are in the area. Top push coming out for the Spicy Boys. Artanis on the respawn. Longhorn is a level ahead. They just want to hold on to as much structures as possible. But if they're not careful, they could lose bottom keep. They've chosen to go the team fight route as much as possible. They are ahead 13-5 in terms of kills. If they're not careful, they could lose the first keep of the game. Big lurking arm. The swap comes through on Rusty, but it does not put him in the silence. Ana has to retreat. She's at a weird angle. Does not want to flank. Phoenix is far away. Rusty gets mind controlled. 500 hit points, 50, and gone. Cassia finishes that kill. Mid fort goes down. With a member of Spicy Boys looking to find another kill. Bottom keep goes down to minions. Mid pressure is here. We see Dweezy starts the purification level, but walks into the lurking arm, and it is canceled. There goes the wall.
My curse subsides.
Sleep on Leo, no big deal. Despite being down 13-6, Spicy Boys have put themselves in a position to control this game. Looking for top boss here. Urel is 20 seconds away. Lurking arm. Wolfrain lets it go a little early. The swap does not do enough to put Lumiere all the way behind. Purification Salvo only connects on one. It was just Cassia. There's the flailing swipe looking to disengage. Dweezy makes it out. Lumiere makes it out. Murden is low. Dwarf tosses away. That's a lot of R buttons spent by the Spicy Boys. Now that Urel is back, let's see if Longhorn Gaming can turn this one around. They are split. Cassie's the furthest member forward. Let's see if Creedy can sniff this out. There's the retreat. It's in Artie's face. There's the sleep. There's the mind control. Anna's in big trouble. She's already at half health. Everybody going in to try to save her. There's a great righteous hammer, but the lurking arm converts the kill. The first kill is made, and Anna is gone. Artanis could be next. Phoenix is under pressure. Ritter has almost found him at the back. Rusty with another huge righteous hammer. He's low. Ritter trying to find the kill. There's the Stormbolt. Murden gets swapped into the back lane. He is zoned out completely by the lurking arm. Avatar is the top. I don't think it's enough. He goes down. Spicy Boys finding their footing here. They will pick up the enemy team's boss. Potentially on the march for keep here in top.
I grow tired of your petty squabbling. Gather tribute.
Moving on up. You see 4 members. Sylv picking up a mid camp. Because why not? Boss will move up to the keep wall here. Murden will be back in 25 seconds. Anna momentarily. Dweezy connects with a salvo. Everybody retreats out, but without the slow, not a ton of damage. Stukov will be alright. He'll heal this right back up. Here comes the boss up to the keep. What's the play by the Spicy Boys? They've got Caddis stacking bottom. There's the mind control. Oh, and it's the speed upgraded 20. What is this? Yrel in trouble. She's silenced, and in Tomb, we got silence on silence. Lumiere trying to get away. Red Air wants this kill. There goes Anna. There's the beam. It's just getting reset after reset. Phoenix goes down. It's just Murden. There he goes. This is a talent. Dark Lady's Call. Mind-controlled enemies get 100% bonus speed. It's a spicy play for a spicy time, and it gets the Spicy Boys a map win. They maintain their symmetrical 5-5 record. Pick up a win here on Cursed Hollow. And they earn themselves the interview as well. Fun games. Spicy Boys were down 13-5 in terms of kills. Boy, in the mid part of that game, everything started coming together for them very well. Towards the end, the macro pressure, which was really just AFK bot for parts of the game, was successful. By the time they picked up their first curse, it was enough to confirm bottom keep, just on minions alone.
Boo.
Ah! You got me. All right, I am joined by the Sneezy Dinosaur, the Wafflinger, and maybe de facto tank. We'll get to that in a minute. For the Spicy Boys.
Whole other story.
Well, maybe.
Mind if I? One of my players wanted to join for the interview. Mind if I let him in?
All right, I'll allow it. You asked nicely.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we are joined by Alarak, the High Lord of the Tal'Darim. My good lord, how are you?
Oh, I'm fantastic. How are you doing?
We're doing all right. So you guys go ahead and you earn a draw, and this seems to be pretty consistent with what you have been doing for the early parts of the season. But introduce yourselves. Tell us about the Spicy Boys.
Well, first of all, according to Blizzard, we're a perfectly balanced team. Nice 50% win rate.
Excellent.
We have Alarak here. He can introduce himself.
I am statistically average. No, I tend to lean towards our damage dealers. I'm our resident Gaul main. My ego has been shattered. That's the first time that we've been countered that hard and destroyed as
Really?
Cho'Gall. Usually that is our trump card. We have not lost as Cho'Gall yet. Me and Artanis main Cho'Gall in most of our matches where we can. Actually, any team that scouts us tends to ban him in the first wave of bans because they don't want to play.
All good things must come to an end. Listen, you can kind of see it coming. First pick Oriole. What does that mean?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. People don't see it coming unless they've watched previous games.
Listen, Cho'Gall.
Well, nobody expects the Cho'Gall.
Listen, anybody who's been around here in NGS for a decent period of time knows that Cho'Gall is a thing. It actually seemed like in that first game they had much more fun picking on the Dahaka, though, and that seemed to be the crux by which the first game turned.
It was really more the Garrosh on their team, we could not get near them without being in their back line. That's really kind of what screwed us over. So if you notice, there were definitely a few team fights we had there where the Garrosh would pop the flip and either miss or like we would survive it. And when that flip was on cooldown, we were able to just as a team go in our entirety and we won those team fights. But if that Garrosh landed a good flip, there were definitely a few good flips where he landed on one edge of his range to the other edge of his range, and that's between that and then the burrow, nothing you can do. The silence.
So you guys sort of recollect yourselves, and in game 2, they're on Cursed Hollow. It seems like the double sylve finally pays off. You guys were fortunate enough. I mean, you really listen. You picked up bot keep by AFKing essentially. It was a winged play. But as that game was going on, you were behind in kills probably all the way up until like the 16 talent tier. Did you feel confident that you were going to pick up that win? What's going through your heads there?
Our motto is we're a late game team.
All right.
Most of the comps that we play into, we intend to just take the beating in the early game and swing back around by this usually the 13 or 16 talent tier, and we come back and we let the enemy team get confident. We let them think the game's in the bag, and then we swing back around. We win back-to-back team fights. We push in all of your objectives, and then there's nothing you can do at that point. When you've got a 60-second respawn timer, we only need 2 team fights and the game's over.
I have never, ever, in the entirety of my casting career here in NGS, seen what I saw in that game. And what I'm specifically referring to is a level 20 talent that I couldn't have named off the top of my head if my life goddamn depended on it. And that, of course, is Dark Lady's Call.
That's his favorite talent.
I paused.
They go so fast.
I paused because I'm like, all right, mind control. Whatever. It's my control, man. You want to play for the meme? Go for the meme. And then all of a sudden, like, you lock onto this Leeming, and I hear the Benny Hill music, like, da, 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 and she just zips into the back line, and it just threw me off. Is your favorite talent in the game? Is that what I just heard?
That's Radair. He's our resident mage.
Never seen it before. Ever.
He absolutely adores Sylvanas' mind control talents, and that speed talent has us cackling because we know whoever he clicks on is dead. That's it. No questions asked. They're dead.
Yeah, it's gotten to the point where we'll do quick match or team league or whatever, and Sylvanas will be on the enemy team, and they'll grab the silence, and we're like, oh, they're like not thinking through this very much. So we're fine.
Oh my!
They lose. Okay.
I don't know what's done in higher tiers of play, but if it's not the I pick you to die ultimate, it's on a decently short cooldown. I don't know what they're thinking.
All right. So we find some things out. Listen, this team likes Cho'Gall. This team likes what is it actually might be the funniest level 20 talent in the game. You guys really don't like tanks. You've got your own style. I hope that nobody finds you guys out too hard. But then, listen, even with 3 bans, hey, you might be able to get away with it. All right.
We have our Artanis, who's actually sitting in the room with me. We've gone into quite a few games where they've only banned people that he has played. He's our Artanis main. He's the Alarak main.
I appreciate that Artanis and Alarak just play Artanis and Alarak because, listen, the one thing that is a caster's bane is people who have hero names and then don't play those heroes. I appreciate the stick-to-itiveness. I appreciate the clarity. Spicy Boys, hey, listen, the floor is yours for shoutouts. Hit us with a hot...
Well, I was just going to say one thing really quick.
All right.
Don't worry. I have played Alarak before with him in the game.
All right. Yeah, hit.
It'll happen again.
hit me with the hot shoutouts, boys.
My dad's watching, so hey, Dad.
Hey, Pops. That's awesome, man. I've actually got 2 casts with Dad watching tonight. Fantastic. Love to see it.
Neat.
Very cool.
I mean, clearly I have to shout out the Tal'Darim. I know they're out there somewhere watching over me. They're definitely disappointed in that first loss, but you know what? We brought it back, and that's what really matters.
I mean,
it's really all about your supplicants, yeah.
To quote Alarak, acceptable. Listen, it's a draw. It's a draw. It's not a loss. All right.
Absolutely.
All right, guys.
Hey, you know what?
Are you, but just out of curiosity, are you done for the week, or do you have any more matches here in round number 2?
We have one more game on Saturday at 9 p.m. Whatever time NGS is cast. It's midnight for us. We're on the East Coast, but because we're so late.
All right.
It's
9 Pacific, I believe.
Okay.
I'm excited for that game. It's versus Lightly Salted, if I remember correctly. They're like 1 or 2 right now in our division. I'm very excited to go in, have them underestimate us, and at least win one game.
Well, they have and
Keep
I'm
the
just
50%
I'm just
win rate.
watching, and I'm just going to say this. We can clarify it later. They've underestimated you greatly because they booked your game a half hour after the other one that they had to start. So we might have to check on that one. I was just taking a peek at
boy.
the schedule too.
We scheduled it like last week, so
All right, Lightly Salted. We'll figure out what's going on there. Hopefully,
it'll be a party.
Well, I mean, listen, if they can end a set in 30 minutes, more power to you. All right, guys. Good luck. That was a fun set. I wish you guys all the best here. This is your first season in NGS?
It is.
correct.
All right. Listen, enjoy yourselves, have fun, and hopefully we can catch you certainly in the playoffs at the end of the season. Good luck, guys.
That's
Thank
the
you
hope.
very much. We
Thank you very
appreciate
much.
it.
Appreciate it. Bye.
Okay, guys, that's gonna do it for me. Fun doubleheader for the evening, and a very entertaining set. That was a bit of a wild one. But in the end, the Spicy Boys maintain their dead-even record. They'll go to 5-5. The split there, on the side of Longhorn Gaming, is they are now 7-4. But still, listen, at the top of D-West, these are 2 teams that have done pretty well for themselves thus far this early in the season, and we do wish them the best going forward. All right. Been your host, Professor Bobo. I'm about to check out. But I do have scheduled a Friday doubleheader. Because it's just not quite sure. We'll fix that box. We're gonna get things started with Balloon Grant us Strength up against Hakuna Shamada at 7 p.m. That'll be followed up by a Heroic Division game, which isn't showing, but I do have one. I'll post in my events. If you guys are interested in more NGS action, listen, just throw me a follow. I'm the headcaster for NGS, which means I do have to claim games and show them on the screen. That is a requirement of what I do. I'm just trying to get back in the saddle. Number of games this week, a lot of fun. Trying to check in on some different divisions. Trying to catch a lot of good matchups, just like the one that we saw here tonight. But again, I will be back on Friday night with some more HOTS action. We do hope to see you there. I'm going to take a peek around. We'll get the raid train going shortly. Not sure where we'll end up, but we will find out. Again, thank you guys for watching. I'm your host, Professor Bobo. Have yourselves a good evening.